Hello everyone, this is GodzillaWolf1 and I'm back with another Minecraft mod showcase! Only to this time it's kind of special. Instead of just being a normal everyday mod showcase, today's is the first of my Halloween week. Which, if you followed my channel last year, you'll probably remember that I did an entire week of mod showcases based around Halloween around this time of year. And was a vampire. I'm not a vampire this time. I'm a werewolf. Completely different, but just as bloodthirsty. Yeah, that kind of happened. Long story. Doctor says I'll be fine by the end of the week. But anyway, this year I'm not just doing random scary mods, I'm doing random scary mods that kind of have a sort of theme to them. So, the theme is things you might see as a common scary movie cliche or basis. And today's basis will be possessed, demon-possessed, ghost-possessed, and/or just evil living toys. Yeah, I mean, like, you know, the movie Demonic Toys, Child's Play, stuff like that. Only in this case, it's Furbies. There weren't any Demonic Toys mods. But, yeah, basically, I'm going to be doing an update on the Furbymania mod. Now, this did technically come out before I put up my last Furbymania mod review. But, well, mod showcase, not a review. I didn't review the mod. I called it weird, but I don't think that counts as a review. But I decided to just save this particular update for the Halloween week because of the mod involved. Well, mob involved. You'll see what I mean when I get down to it. But first we're going to look at the two new types of Furbies that were added that were not evil. Well, technically there's 3 that aren't evil, but only 2 of which are normal. And the first of which is the Furby Villager, or the Villager Furby. And basically the Villager Furby is crafted with 6 books, 2 bones, and 1 Furby. And, well, now you put it on the ground, and you've got yourself a Furby Villager, which is really creepy looking. I mean, completely seriously. Oh, I think the oh, crud. The zombies also don't like them very much, apparently. So, yeah, if this happens to you, make sure you watch them, because... Get away from him. There. Okay, I didn't see that coming. Oh, crud. There's zombie Furbies, too. Keep this in mind. If you spawn in the Furbies, they are going to be attacked by random zombies. Okay, now that I've killed all the zombies, I can show you what the Furby trades, and he's almost dead. Can I feed you? No, I can't. I can trade with you. And basically for, well, this one you can trade with like a normal villager, and he'll give you 1 set of iron leggings for 9 emeralds. Because I'm pretty sure it will help heal him. Let's give him some emeralds for some iron leggings. Here you go. I think this heals them like with a normal villager. If it doesn't, this poor guy's probably not going to be happy. Yeah, okay, so just to heal these up, you need to trade with them like a normal villager, and they start regenerating health. And something cool with the Furby Villager is there's multiple different types of Furby Villager. Just like there's multiple different types of villagers. And so here you've got, I believe this is the Priest Villager, yeah, or the Librarian. This guy over here sells you coal for emeralds, which is actually a really nice trade. I think that guy's a blacksmith. This guy should be a... No, that's the guy. I think that's a butcher. This, I think, is a blacksmith. Yeah. So you get your normal, you get the normal variety of villagers that you would with normal villagers. They're just Furbies. And ironically, almost a little less annoying than the normal Furbies are, because these guys just make normal villager sounds. But yeah, they just act like, well, a mixture of Furbies and villagers, and are kind of creepy looking. Not as creepy as the Furby CPU, though. And if you kill them, well, just the normal Furby drops. They're really creepy Furby CPU. I think some redstone sometimes, and brown wool, if I'm not mistaken. So, yeah, not much really benefit of killing them, and there's the creepy Furby CPU from the zombie Furby I killed, but they are a pretty cool little addition into the mod. Alright, the next part of the mod is the Squirby, which is kind of creepy looking, but anyway, let's look at the crafting recipe here, if that will cooperate. You just surround a normal Furby with ink sacs, and the Squirby spawns naturally in water, and I wouldn't recommend putting your normal Furby in water, but these guys like being in water. And as you can see, kind of creepy looking, and they, for some reason, say derp. I don't know why. They are kind of creepy looking. They're kind of like a Cthulhu Furby thing. And I believe that, like any other squid, they will drop ink sacs when they can drop ink sacs when killed. And I gotta protect the villagers. I should probably put up an iron golem. Yeah, if you're going to have villager Furbies around, keep in mind you are going to also have to deal with that. But yeah, the Squirby can drop ink sacs, if I'm not mistaken. Let's do this a few times. Yeah, there's some, I think there's some ink sacs in there. Yeah. So you can get ink sacs for killing the Squirbies if you want to, but you really don't need to, and they're just kind of interesting. If you want to see what one like an ant, I do believe they will suffocate eventually like a normal squid. But yeah, kind of creepy. And if you know anything about biology, you know this is probably scientifically impossible because it's got the beak right there, and squids have their actual mouth down there. So yeah, they do suffocate on land. Hello, zombie. I blame you. But yeah, Squirbies suffocate on land, so don't let them on land. Unless you want to lose your Squirby. Alright, I created a few iron golems to protect the Furby villagers, even though I'm a werewolf and it's Halloween, so I really shouldn't care. But anyway, now we are moving on to the actually scary part of the mod, which is why I chose it for Halloween week, and why I chose to return to this old set that I used from the first one that ended up getting destroyed by the Furby Wither. Because let's think of this prospect from a horror movie. Person wanders through the woods. They find an old abandoned toy store in the middle of nowhere that basically in the basement has something ancient and evil that they never should have messed with that is in the form of a toy. Ever heard of that one? Well, normally it's not a toy store. It's sometimes a toy store, sometimes a toy factory, sometimes a warehouse, but you get the gist. And here is no different. Down here, down this escape hatch in the basement, we have this vault, which was not meant to have a piece there. But basically, we're going to do what any horror movie protagonist would do when finding a locked vault. Open it. The only way Minecraft will allow. Fire in the hole! Alright, now that we've blown open the door, and in real life that would have been a horrible decision, we have unlocked this hidden room, which contains Furbybrine. Yes, I had to say that as creepy as possible. And basically, Furbybrine is the new boss for the mod, who is basically what would happen if Herobrine possessed a Furby. And to craft Furbybrine, you will need 1 Furby, 2 Nether Stars, 6 glowstone, and, well, you can do that. Now, there is an alternate way to actually spawn in Furbybrine. So, let's switch back to creative, because I had to be in game mode, survival to actually get him out of the frame. And there are 2 ways you can make it more likely for Furbybrine to spawn, and that is to strip all of the leaves off of trees. Because, basically that will result in him spawning in, or at least being likely to spawn in. It's not like, say, certain mods where doing something will instantly spawn the boss. In this case, it's kind of... this just makes it very much more likely for the boss to actually spawn in. But yeah, basically, if you strip trees down, they will potentially cause Furbybrine to spawn, or you can put up towers of glowstone. And both these things will increase the likelihood for Furbybrine to spawn in. I'm not really sure how. Just how it works. Or you can just make him, which... it depends on your perspective. This is free, but takes a while. This is going to actually... require you to get 2 Nether Stars, so you'll have to kill the Wither twice. So, your choice which is more worth it. And I'm going to fight this guy, so I'm going to get diamond gear on, a diamond sword, and some enchanted golden apples, because this is actually a really tough boss. Alright, I decided to spawn Furbybrine over here, because if I spawn him over there, the Iron Golem would probably try to kill him. So, let's munch down a golden apple here, and spawn in Furbybrine. And as you can see, he has Herobrine's iconic white eyes, his teal shirt, and blue pants. And he hits pretty hard. I got an enchanted golden apple on, and you can see he's still actually doing damage. But he isn't too hard. I think the Wither Furby is still a lot more difficult, but I do advise having enchanted golden apples, because if you don't, he will kill you, and he can drop 2 Nether Stars. So it actually is worth killing him, and even if you make him, you'll probably get the nether stars back. But yeah, if you've got an enchanted golden apple on, he's not that difficult, but if you're just got diamond gear on, well, here, I'll show you. Let me get some milk. Because if you've got diamond gear on, you don't stand a chance. So let me show you what happens if you just have an enchanted, if you don't have the enchanted golden apple. So let's spawn him in again, got no buffs, and I'm in full diamond gear, and look at how much damage he's doing to me. Like, seriously, you're in trouble if you try to fight this guy with just the diamond gear on and not the enchanted golden apple. He's not as bad as the Furby Wither, but he is pretty dang tough. So let's finish him off here. And also he makes gas noises. Help me, Iron Golem. Thank you, Iron Golem. So yeah, pretty much a new boss in the mod. I still think the Furby Wither is tougher, but Herobrine is pretty tough, and I would recommend having full diamond gear and enchanted golden apples to even try to fight him. But there is one more thing I do want to show before I end this mod showcase, and that is a secondary way to help you fight Furbybrine. So let's get this water out of here. And go in here where it says, in case of Herobrine Furby, break glass. And in here we have Furby Notch. Now Furby Notch has a chance to spawn in whenever you are fighting Furbybrine, but if you want to have one with you for sure, you can craft them by putting 1 Furby, 2 nether stars, and 6 diamonds in a crafting table. Now, Furby Notch's main purpose is to help you fight Furbybrine, but if you spawn him on his own, he looks, well, kind of like Notch as a Furby. And it's kind of cute. I guess this is what happens if Notch possesses a Furby. But he has resistance and regeneration, and he has 100 health. I don't believe he can actually defeat Furbybrine on his own. And also, one thing that's kind of fun, but he is there to help you fight Furbybrine, and definitely helps fighting. So yeah, you see, if you have one of him, and yeah, like I said, he can't beat him on his own, but he definitely can help. And as you can see, apparently one did spawn, but it probably spawned underneath here. But yeah, Furby Notch is just there to help you fight Furbybrine, and he's pretty cool. I believe he too can drop a nether star, maybe. But yeah, he's expensive to make, so it might be better to just come prepared for a fight with Furbybrine, and just don't bank on Furby Notch coming, but be prepared if he does. Anyway, that's all there is with the update to the Furby Mania mod. It made the mod even weirder. So yeah, and I didn't think that was possible, because this is already one of the weirdest mods in Minecraft. But I think Furbybrine is a pretty decent boss. He's not as bad as the Furby Wither, but still pretty challenging to face. And I think Furby Notch is kind of cool. And I like that he has kind of some phrases that Notch actually says. So anyway, that was this update, and the first day of my Minecraft mod showcase Halloween week. See you guys next time. Like, comment, subscribe. Bye! I still don't have a catchphrase.